Hey everybody, we're here for another episode of Hunt for Hardcore, and I'm your host, Rich Gaspari. And we're here in Southern California, Woodland Hills, to check out the gym, Zoo Culture. Now, I heard a lot about this gym. It's owned by Martyn. This is the gym where heavy-duty trainers train. This is where the influencers go, millennials. Now, this is the equipment that I've heard is like great heavy-duty. Now, going back in memory lane, Woodland Hills was famous for Joe Weider. This was the town where Joe Weider originated, and he came to this place, and this is where bodybuilders migrated to this place here. So I'm excited to check out Zoo Culture and check out the equipment and check out the people. So let's get started. Okay, we're here now in the Zoo Culture, and I'm checking out the gym. I already feel the electricity and energy in the air. I started looking into the gym. I see a lot of heavy-duty equipment, heavy dumbbells. I see the passion of the people training here, so I'm excited to check out the equipment. When you look at some of these grips, here's when you know you got a hardcore gym. You know, anything with like these wide, you know, these thick grips here, that's for people that want to, you know, strengthen their grip. You know, you got a lot of pieces like this, as you can see, you know, that you can put on the lats, you can put on, this is really gonna strengthen, you know, your grip pulling down. So when you have these thick bars, you can see a lot of choice of bars that they have in here that you can use for the weights. The stacks are heavy, coming around. You got some cool stuff. Of course, you got all your benches. And another thing, like I said, when you're checking out the dumbbell area, you wanna see heavy duty dumbbells, and here you got a lot of nice dumbbells all the way to 200 pounds. Heavy duty, hardcore gyms, if they don't go at least over 150 pounds, they ain't hardcore. And this is a hardcore gym, and you know people are lifting those 200-pound dumbbells. So here we are with Mason Cervantes, the GM of Zoo Culture. Now, Mason, what made you come to Zoo Culture?
You know, it was just kind of a dream of some college kids of, you know, having a gym that was different than what we were used to in terms of commercial gyms and stuff like that. You know, it was always a feel that we wanted as far as like, you know, just being hardcore and having, you know, just a different type of atmosphere that we weren't used to.
Like, I hear this is like the present Gold's Gym, the atmosphere that was in the Gold's Gym in Venice. This is that way, you know, with a lot of younger guys coming here.
I try to keep it somewhat humble, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I would never say that, you know what I mean? But I mean, if people are saying it, it's definitely an honor, you know what I mean? That's something that we try to promote in terms of just that type of atmosphere, you know what I mean? I definitely think we've built up a good place for people to have fun, push some heavy weight around. I mean, we've had up to 900-pound squats and 800-pound deadlifts in here.
That's
unbelievable. We've had, you know, a competition type atmosphere. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, if people are saying that, it's definitely an honor.
This gym is very clean. You can see this is a clean gym. And it doesn't mean you have to have a grungy gym to be a hardcore gym. It's the atmosphere in the gym. It's the owner in the gym. It's the equipment in the gym. And this gym has it. Another one of these machines that you don't see, you know, in hardcore gyms is the inverted vertical leg press. Again, this is a new version of this machine. As I've been to some of the gyms that are old versions, this is a machine, again, you do leg press. This is a leg press that like Tom Platz used, Arnold Schwarzenegger used. This is one of the old-time leg presses that you don't see in many gyms. This is actually a modern-day one. This is what I notice in Zoo Culture. It's a hardcore gym. The equipment is very heavy-duty, but it's all brand new. The guys who make this equipment, I've never heard of the equipment line, but it's a really good equipment line from what I can see, because the weight stacks are heavy, the machines are heavy-duty. So you know there are guys that are in this gym lifting heavy weights. We're here with Trixie, a member of Zoo Culture. Now Trixie, you know, what got you to come to Zoo Culture? And what's your background?
My background first is CrossFit, but my husband also comes to Zoo, and he's a power lifter and he's an Olympic lifter. And since he's been coming, I started coming, And I noticed that the community here is actually really amazing. Everybody does different things, whether it's powerlifting, Olympic lifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, different goals, but everybody's very supportive of each other. It's really nice.
And that's what I noticed, you know, a lot of people think of these hardcore gyms that they're intimidating. You know, you're a girl, you come here and you see that there's like a culture, there's like a family here, you know, a tribe of people that are just into helping each other, you know, make their goals. So, you know, explain that, you know, you don't feel intimidated coming here.
I definitely don't feel intimidated. Everybody for the most part is really welcoming. We help each other out. We want to make sure that nobody is injuring themselves, or, you know, we want to make sure that everybody's in a good place.
Really, really cool is I saw this leg machine here, and this is a leg machine that actually you train each leg separately, so this is really different. So this would be tough, you know, for a lot of guys putting weights on, and I'm not going to do weights right now, but just doing this machine here, as you can see, you have to try to balance both legs when you're training. You see, it's kind of like this. So this is going to be able to train each leg without pushing with one leg to overcompensate. And I can see this is really tough. Or a lot of guys, you know, they do one leg press at a time. Really smooth. What I like about this equipment is, I mean, it's all ball bearing, so it's really smooth. Hey, check this out. This is a built-in podcast in the gym. Now, this is something you would not see when I was training back in the day. But today, with the millennials and influencers and social media, podcasts are now a big part of the hardcore gyms. So let's go check it out. So here we are in the pod room that keeps Bradley Martyn in touch with the audience by doing these podcasts that way back, this was never done. The only way you would get information about a lot of guys were through the magazines. Now you got this instantaneous, on a weekly basis, talking about cool subjects and training and all different other subjects in fitness. There you have it, another episode of Hunt for Hardcore here at the Zoo Culture. Now this is quite a different experience because, you know, the other hardcore gyms I've been at, they're grungy. This is clean, the weights are put away, but you got heavy duty equipment. You got an atmosphere that's just electric with guys in here hungry to get big, get strong. So if you want to come in town to go to a great gym and you're in Woodland Hills, Southern California, check out Zoo Culture. I'm your host, Rich Gaspari, and stay tuned for the next episode of Hunt for Hardcore.